What's good, everyone? KnightKages here. All right, so I'm back. This is the final video for my first unit of Samurai. So I finally have my first unit of Samurai put together. I'm going to be starting on my second unit pretty soon. And we're going to get on to painting. What I decided that I'm going to do, I have two units of Ashigaru, over here. I have one unit with the Teppo, and I have another unit with the Yari, with the spears. And then my lords, most of my lords are going to come out of my cavalry box, because I actually have 12, so in this box. So I'm going to have my daimyo and two other characters come out of this box. So here, okay, so what are we looking at here? I have one hero in this unit of Samurai. This is my hero here. He's the Hatamoto. He's basically a retainer. He's like a lower level lord. This Hatamoto has a Naginata, which is basically a spear with a sword on the end of it. It counts as a halberd in this game. Then I have my squad leader here with the two swords. This is my squad leader. I have my musician, and I'm going to be adding a magic standard here pretty soon. I'm going to have to convert one more of these guys to add a magic standard, because I saw some really cool things that these guys can do with magic standards. That's going to make them hit really hard. The other cool thing about these samurai guys is like how posable they are. I have so many different positions, so many different poses that the figures can have. Like, for example, this one right here, which is one of my favorites. So as you can see, he's holding his saya with one hand, and then with the other hand he has his he has a reverse grip on his sword, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's a bunch of different poses that you can do. As you can see, like this guy on the front right here is holding it with two hands. So is this one, and so forth and so on. So there are lots of different poses that you can do with these guys. So the options for doing different poses is pretty cool. A very unique position this one has. Also, lots of different ways that you can pose them guys. So yeah, I'm glad, man. It was definitely a challenge getting them all put together. It was my first time doing it, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but it actually turned out pretty good. So I'm going to get on to the painting with these guys and try to start getting these guys done. The next thing that I'm going to be doing here, I need to decide on my color scheme now. I think I'm going to go with the historical color scheme for the Rokaku Samurai, which is going to be really interesting and very difficult to do, but I'm going to give it a shot. And then I'm going to get on to my Ashigaru. The Ashigaru unit that I'm working on right now actually have the Yari. They actually have the spears. So I'm working on getting that unit done. Then I'm going to buy me another box of Samurai. These Samurai. They only cost $20 for $25. I'm going to get another box because I want to get a box with the Yumi, with the longbows. So I'll have a unit of archers with longbows, and I believe it gives them like a 30-inch range. Alright, so really quickly, let me run down the rules for these guys. So Samurai have a few rules. The first rule that they have is the Way of the Warrior special rule, which allows them to re-roll all psychology tests, and they're immune to panic. And then the second rule that they have is Kenjutsu, which is the Way of the Sword, which means that they're expert swordsmen. So in close combat, for every failed armor save that the enemy makes, for every failed armor save on the enemy's end, the samurai get an additional attack. Also, the katanas that they have. The katana also has a special rule, and that is for every one that you roll, when you roll to hit, you get to re-roll that one. Downside is their strength 3, toughness 3. Their weapon skill 4, so that's not bad. The other special rule that they have is death before dishonor. so the unit can commit seppuku. Like for example, if for some unforeseen reason the unit actually does break and actually does have to run, samurai see cowardice as dishonor, so the whole unit will commit seppuku and will commit a ritual suicide. And as a result, what will happen on the enemy's end is that they will lose all bonuses. They don't get to overrun. They don't get anything. They just watch. They just stand and watch. Other than that, I believe that's it for their special rules. So yeah, that's what I have right now, guys. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, I forgot the sashimonos. That's right, the flags that they're wearing on their backs, the sashimonos. They count as an extra rank in close combat. So I don't really know what that means or how that works yet because I ain't played. But I assume that it's probably some kind of tiebreaker in the event that both sides have like the same number of ranks and it's a tie. The extra rank will give them the win. I'm guessing that's what I think it might be. So anyway, I'm gonna get on, man. I'm ready to get these guys painted. I cannot wait to see how they turn out. Also, for you guys that's following our club, we started the Armageddon 4 campaign with Angron and a guest Demon Primarch. You guys will have to wait for the video to drop. The video will be coming out either tonight or tomorrow, so that you will see who the guest Demon Primarch with Angron is going to be as we are assaulting Planet Armageddon. It's going to be a cool thing. So I'm going to get on, man. You guys, please leave some comments. I definitely can use some inspiration on this. If you guys have any ideas, I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready to get these guys painted and get my next unit done. I'm going to start working on the Yachty squad, the Ashigaru Yachty squad, that I'm going to be starting on here shortly. So, got another video coming out for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a video about every day and try to be a little more active on my page. So, I want to give a big shout out to one of my friends, Idic Beer. Big shout out to you, buddy. I hope everything is going cool. Can't wait to see your Eldar videos with the new Eldar stuff coming out. So hit me back. Peace.